What are you telling people this morning?
Well, thanks for having me on the show. First of all, China, according to the company, China only represents 2% of their business in and out. So it's not as huge an impact as some market pundits would think. And remember, they handled 15 million shipments per day. So not sure what happened with the ones that were rerouted. Obviously, FedEx has the Guangzhou China hub. And I think from the perspective of making things difficult for U.S. companies, China can hold up goods at that hub as they do customs inspections. As you know, most customs inspections these days are carried out mid-flight. So FedEx would hand a manifest, or actually it's all done electronically, send the manifest to customs authorities, and then they generally approve everything as things are transiting the ocean. And then when they get to the hub, they just pass through very quickly. So the government can certainly make things difficult for U.S. companies by holding things up. But from FedEx's perspective, it's not a big part of their total business. They're much more Europe and U.S. centric.
Helane, I guess for a lot of people, it just feeds some pre-existing anxiety around the stock that stems from global growth uncertainty. As Brooks Sutherland pointed out, air cargo falling off the wrong way for this company. You've got an outperform rating on the company. Why are things better than a lot of people think it will be? Well,
first of all, a lot of what FedEx handles isn't the cargo that you're talking about, that 4.7% decline in IATA over the weekend. The International Air Transport Association held its annual meeting and lowered its forecast for cargo growth for 2019 from 2% to 0. But that's a lot of heavyweight freight, and that's a lot of freight that FedEx doesn't carry. Remember, they're mostly a light freight company, a lot of small packages, a lot of e-commerce, a lot of things like auto parts, aviation parts, healthcare, pharmaceuticals. I mean, those are not in that kind of zero number that IATA is forecasting, and certainly not in the 4.7% decline. So, when we look at FedEx, we look at the entire business, the express business, which continues to grow in kind of the mid-single-digit range, and then we look at the ground, which is mostly U.S.-centric, and that's growing in the low teens, 12 to 14%. So we see the company slightly differently than the heavy freight that's impacting, more of the belly capacity that's on that's on the passenger aircraft.